What's up, everybody? It's Hall of Heroes time again. This month, we have the 4-star Wind Horus, I'm Nasty. That's his name, I'm Nasty. No, it's Imesety? Okay, whatever, I'm gonna call him I'm Nasty. So we have I'm Nasty. The 4-star Wind Horus. Let's see what the event schedule is. Greetings from Comtwist. Event schedule, August 12th, 12 p.m. to August 15th, 12 a.m. Cool. Alright, so I got 2 of these, actually. These are, in my opinion, I don't have 2 of them. I have the water and I have the wind. These, in my opinion, are Guild Wars monsters. Great monsters for Guild Wars. I thought he was going to be decent for Dragons B10, but I decided I didn't like him really so much. So we're talking about I'm Nasty, though. We're talking about I'm Nasty. Let's see what he's got and how we want to ruin him. Okay, we got the first skill, deals damage to an enemy with 50% chance, decreases attack bar by 30%. Okay, so some accuracy might not be bad for. Let's see what his he's support. And I agree with that, actually. I agree with that classification. So the first skill is accuracy isn't bad on here, right? We have the second skill, Desert Wind. This is the same as the water one. Attacks all enemies with winds of sand, decreasing 30% of their attack bar and also their attack speed by 2 turns with 50% chance. So think attack 30% attack gauge and attack speed with 50% chance. This is similar to 50% chance, attack gauge decrease by 30%. Okay. So basically, the same thing. Reusable in 3 turns. Where's I'm Nasty? Where are you, I'm Nasty? Oh, he's a 5-star, right? Alright. So this is reusable in harmful effect rate goes up. But it is... So, okay. 50 plus 10 plus 10. And then it's reusable in 4 turns, though. Whereas... Spectra, good old Spectra. Where are you, Spectra? See, now I have to find Spectra again. Spectra, where are you? Spectra is usable in 3 turns, but it's his 3rd skill. Right? It's his 3rd skill. Oh my god, switching back and forth and back and forth. But we do have the rate goes up a little bit more. It's a little bit more reliable than Spectra's, at least. Then we have the Marching Shout. Increases the defense and critical, and also this also requires accuracy. But damage of this skill increases according to your attack speed. So right now we're seeing speed and accuracy we want on him. Then we have the Marching Shout. Increases the defense and critical rate of all allies for 2 turns and fully fills up the target's attack bar. So we see fully fills up an attack gauge, similar to Konomiya's Resurge, which is going to fill up the attack gauge and increase the attack power, but this one's going to increase the attack, the defense and crit rate. So it's a great combo for something like, you know, where you would use Konomiya to resurge maybe a nuker, an attack-based nuker. This, you can use this to resurge Copper, right? So what kind of teams do we see with him? Let's see. Well, first we got to talk about runes. What kind of runes do we see? I say Swift Focus is probably a good one. Swift Focus. I don't know if I would build him. I would have to play with him some more in guild battles to see if I want to rune him for more of a tank or more of an attacker with maybe crit damage and attack. Because it doesn't say, it's not based on his defense, right? So this is not based on his defense. This is not based on his defense. It's based on speed, and we want to have good speed on him because we want to get the first turn and let Copper nuke someone with the first turn. Right? Because this is basically where you would have put Randy in before. It's basically Imesety. So what kind of monsters could he be? What kind of combos could be good for him on arena offense? Because it's not arena defense. Because arena defense, you can be like, okay, well, they just have 3 wind monsters, or at least 2 wind monsters. You don't know if they're going to do the skills correctly. You don't know if he's going to do, what he's going to do with his 3rd skill. So this is an offense-based guild. Did I say arena? Guild battle. This is an offense-based guild battle thing. You can use it in arena. We have increases crit rate of all ally monsters in arena by 24%. Also has a crit buff too. So between those, that's a huge crit bonus. A huge crit bonus. So you can do, for example, you could do Imesety leader, Chloe, and double copper, where you used to be doing double copper and Chloe and Randy. You can use, basically he's just a better version of Randy. But you can do this, and it's only for arena though, so you can't use this in guild battles. But you can have 2 coppers that have kind of crappy crit rate. Try saying that 5 times fast. 2 coppers that have crappy crit rate, but are defense, crit damage, defense, and you'll be able to do still have good chance to crit. I mean, they could have like 50% crit rate, and they're still totally solid. They're still very reliable to crit with his leader skill and his buff here. So that is not bad. Not bad, but it's basically for a double copper thing. He's basically a better version of Randy. He really is. And then you can do guild battles. What can you do? You can do guild battles. Since he's going to be on Swift, this is how I have mine runed. But he's not. I have not been using him. He's just... Let's see what I prioritized. We have Swift here. We have Swift Destroy. Not really that I wanted Destroy. I was just like, I gotta put these runes on someone. So we have Accuracy here. I was really going for speed and accuracy. We have, what else do we have here? We have, this is just a nice rune, but it has no speed. That's the problem with this rune. It has no speed, but it's got 14% accuracy. And then we have this here. He's defense, but he's not, I don't need to have him defense. His skills don't scale based on defense. So I'm not sure what exactly I want to rune him for on slot 4 and 6 yet. I want to play around with him and see what I want to do. The crit damage on slot 4 would make the best benefit out of this increases according to your attack speed. So we can potentially have him, because he is high attack speed monster. So we can defense break with copper, do the AoE defense break, and then if we get I'm Nasty to move next, then we can hopefully nuke. We'll see how much damage it actually does. But hopefully we can nuke with that. But I have speed subs on here, speed plus 15 here, I have speed 10 here, I have speed and accuracy there, so I was really going for speed. We need to have higher speed on him. Basically you want to have him runed like you would rune Bernard. And there's a couple different ways people rune Bernard, but the basic idea is super high speed. Super high speed. And I've seen people use leaders. It's actually pretty common, guild battle combo of Ramahan leader. We'll go look at Ramahan, Imesety, and Copper. And I've seen more than a couple people use that. Let's see. So Ramahan has first skill defense break, second skill seize, remove beneficial effects, and third skill smother, which does damage proportionate to the defense. So we saw that he does a ton of damage. We did a long time ago, we did a video of him doing a ton of damage. We did like 40,000 damage with his third skill. It's based on defense too. So if you have a monster if you have Copper, defense, crit damage, defense, you have Ramahan, defense, crit damage, defense, and then you have a monster that buffs crit rate and defense, then all these defense-based monsters are going to do a hell of a lot of damage. So they can definitely, and then we have the defense break on the first skill. We have the defense break on Copper. On Copper's second skill as well. So, but the big thing about him is his attack speed increase of wind monsters by 23%. So if you have I'm Nasty and you ruin him for Swift, you ruin him like Bernard. Ramahan speed leader plus him gives him the first turn, right? So use Ramahan, use Imesety, and Imesety goes first because he's got Swift, right? He gets the first turn. He uses his third skill. Let's say his third skill. He buffs the defense and crit rate of all allies, and fully fills up the target's ally's attack bar. The target ally would be Copper, and you can one-shot one of their monsters. Let's say maybe even if Orion is a big pain for you to deal with. You get the first move, you fill up Copper's attack gauge, he one-shots Orion, ignores defense, and then you are 3-on-2. You are 3-on-2, not only that, but you also have a defense buff as well. Huge, fantastic guild battle team. Beautiful. You can also, if you don't want to build Ramahan, you can use Orochi. I don't see Orochi too much. You can use Orochi for that. You can also use Delphoid, would be a fantastic one too. I got Delphoid this week. Yay! The cool thing about Delphoid is she actually has a heal. She's got a heal, she's got a defense leader skill. So as long as you can outspeed them, as long as you have fast enough speed on I'm Nasty, then you can still outspeed them. You can defense buff, and you can take out one monster with Copper still, but you have that extra defense leader skill. I think I'm actually going to do this, because I don't know if I want to necessarily build a Ramahan on my my main account. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Delphoid. I haven't seen anyone, I'm sure other people do this. I'm sure it's actually pretty common. I just haven't seen it myself. But I would use the Delphoid leader skill. I would use him with super high speed. As long as they don't have a speed leader and they're going to go before us and do ridiculous crap. But I would use, this is going to do tremendous damage between the defense buff, the crit buff, and the defense leader skill. Huge. Plus we have immunity. Plus, I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. So I think that's going to be a new guild battle combination that I'm going to do is Delphoid, Imesety, and I was hoping to get, that's why I didn't 6-star them yet. I'm like, I really need some skill ups for these guys. I got no skill ups. I'm not putting Devilmons into them. So now we have the Hall of Heroes, which is nice. We'll see how the Hall of Heroes does, but I'm going to farm. I'm going to get 10. I'm going to get 10 of these at least. So yeah, because I'm not going to get a later Dark Horus. Are you kidding me? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So I'm not really too crazy about building the Fire Horse. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing the crazy potential. But these guys have really good potential for guild battle teams. I'm not the first person to realize it. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are using these two Horuses for guild battles. But I think they are very good guild battle monsters. Try them out. I mean, if you don't have a copper, do you build Imesety? Imesety. Okay, Imesety. I've been saying it wrong this entire time. I've been saying I'm nasty anyway. Whatever, shut up. So, if you're not using copper, you really don't need to build him. But if you're thinking about copper, or if you tried the Randy Copper thing before, definitely give him a try, man. Give him a try. This is not a bad Hall of Heroes. This is a Hall of Heroes that helps guild battle offense, which you know is a pain in the butt. So you could use a lot of different. I think Orochi leader. So I think for me, I might build Orochi too if I'm gonna go and invest in Imesety. See, now I'm saying it right. If I'm gonna invest in Imesety, then I would also invest in Delphoid or Orochi or Ramahan or something like that. This way, I'm not gonna, because you can't really half-ass it. You can't just put like. Although you could maybe you can still use other monsters too, but I think the speed leader really clinches that either Orochi or Ramahan. I think Orochi is going to be good though for this as well. Orochi doesn't benefit from that defense buff as much, but Orochi's got that, all those dots, man, all those dots. And that's a huge, I mean, okay, think about this as well. Let's say you're going up against the Ciara Orion and something else. Ciara Orion, Theomar's Orion, etc., etc. You get if you have Orochi and a fast Imesety that's like runed like a Bernard, 250 speed or whatever, you get the first turn, you get a defense buff. There's no, I mean, like, you get a defense buff, you get the chance for Copper to one-shot that Orion. That really counters one of the most annoying one of the most annoying guild battle defenses that there is. This is a nice counter to it. The Imesety, Copper, and you have some options. I think Delphoid is gonna be If I think I can outspeed them with just the Imesety, I think I would just use the Delphoid leader skill. But I think I might also build. We could almost do another 6-star. I think I'm gonna have to do something around this. I think I am. because I really want to build this team. All right, guys, this is a cool Hall of Heroes. I approve this. I think very fun, and I will be building some teams that work well with this. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are psyched about the new Hall of Heroes. I will see you as always in the next video, you bitches.